Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, January the 3rd. I hope everybody had a good night and is having a good trading week so far, even though we're only into day 2 of the week. I'd like to thank those who have subscribed here in the last couple of days. Thank you for that. For those of you that haven't, if you would please, that'd be great. Good reason for that is that whenever I have a video, it'll notify you. If you click on the notify me button, it will notify you after you hit the subscribe button when I have a video or live stream. For those of you who don't know, I do Forex swing trading, don't do day trading, even though sometimes there is a trade during the daytime of the New York session. So with that, we're going to start out with the pound dollar. It's in a buy. I am in this one, was able to get in it over here when it poked down. I've just not been able to take off anything yet. It has to get up to 45 pips from where I get in, and I got in at 25, and for some reason when it poked up to 55, came back down awful quick. So my stop is under this low candle low right here now. If it pushes up higher here, then I'm going to move it to break even. So I got a low risk trade, so I'm not worried about it. And that's on the pound dollar. I think there was news during that candle, I believe. Yeah, 10 o'clock news. ISM manufacturing here in the US, it usually doesn't move it much. And the 4 hour is still in the sell mode. So those aren't in agreement, so this could be a short-lived, but I've got a low risk trade, so I'm going to let it run because I'm not going to lose much. The Aussie dollar has made a buy on the 1 hour. There's no trade set up for me yet. I like the fact that it went below the yearly pivot and it's closed below it, so there could be a turnaround coming on the Aussie dollar to the upside. We'll look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is still in a sell, but it has made a good retracement down into support, so there could be a short-term bounce up on the Aussie dollar. The pound CAD 1 hour is kind of in no man's land. Still in the sale, but it's kind of in no man's land. It's not really gone anywhere. The 4 hour shows a different picture. There's your buy opportunity. I missed that one. That was in the before I got up, and it already made a move up, so I don't like chasing it, and it has moved. So if you're in that, your stop should be down here at break even right now. On the pound CAD, that was the 4 hour. The pound yen, that was the buy opportunity down here when it goes up after the signal shows up. That's my signal. That's one I created. I didn't make it. I have a friend of mine who knows how to write the JavaScript code, so I had to get him to be able to write what I wanted to do. I've had a lot of people ask to buy for this, but I'm not intending to sell because there's too many people out there that have taken other people's product and claimed it for their own, and then they just made a minor few adjustments and then they sold it after doing absolutely no work. So I don't want to give nobody the opportunity to do that same thing. But that came down at last night, and I was able to get in that, and I had a hard time moving my stop because it kept pushing up. But now that it's made this big candle, that's where I'm at. Because I originally put it right there under that candle low right there, And after these straight push-ups, when it does that, there's got to be a pretty good retracement coming. So I'm up under that candle low right there. I'm actually at the low, not under it. I'm actually at the low of that candle. So I've already taken off half of my profit. My second half of the position has made more than my first half. So I'm good with that. See, you have to watch these during the nighttime. See, this actually set up yesterday. What is that, 10 o'clock? 11 o'clock? Yesterday morning. And then there's your candles to come back into it. Which had been about 6 or 7 o'clock last night, which I'm still watching. I watch up until about 10 o'clock to get in. And that's what you have to watch for. You have to be patient with these things. When this shows up, of course, I don't have a streaming thing, but I'm thinking about putting that up. The 4 hour on the pound yen. See, it's come back into it. See, after it's run up, it's come back down into it. And if it does what it's supposed to do, it should take out this high, the pound yen. So that's what I'm looking for. It's the ultimate target up there. So it's still got about 100, almost 100 more to go. But there's going to be some kind of retracement in it. The Euro New Zealand is just going sideways. It is in a buy. That was your opportunity on that candle right there. Where is my yellow arrow? That candle right there. And that was yesterday. Is this a 1 hour? Yes. No, it was this one. Sorry about that. It was from December. That's why I looked and see if the 4 hour. This is back at 7 o'clock in the morning. And that was yesterday, which gave you a low risk buy. 07.29 pips, which is within my range. I like the 30 pips, 30 to 40. That's max. Anything over that, I don't take it. It may work, but I have to follow my system. And there's times where I will miss those because they come down to about 50, 60 within it, and then it works. But I have to follow my system. Euro New Zealand 4 hour is still in a buy. It's several opportunities to get in long. If you are in long, you should be at your stop should be about right here right now. That should be your stop right there. Looking forward to take out this high. That's the Euro New Zealand. Pound New Zealand shows a little bit better picture. Now you had several opportunities here and several opportunities here to get in long with low risk trades. When I say low risk, the low of this candle right there is 20047 basically, and it came down to 20052. So that's basically 5 plus 6 on the spread, $11. That was your risk, and there's your reward. See, this makes it easy to move it up when it does this, and it takes out the high of that high. You can move your stop to break even plus $2 initially when you get in down here or over here. That's your stop. Now these don't always show up. I have to wait for those to show up. Like I said, it didn't show up anywhere over here, and it went up some, but this is the better move. This is the one I look for because it's the real move. So when it broke up and it retraced, which it'll do, that's why you don't want to move it too fast, retrace it, and then it moves up, it takes the high out again, then you can move it up to here. and when it comes back down in a retrace and it takes out the high again, which it did here, now you can move it all the way over to here, and you're ready to move it up. But that's still about 100, a little over 100 from where your stop was, which should be right here now. But with these three big candles, I would actually put it right at the, don't put it under it, put it right at it. And that's on the pound New Zealand, if you're in that. New Zealand yen, I was able to get in this one. This was last night during the Asian session, well, before the Asian session actually, about 7 o'clock last night. No, 8 o'clock last night, sorry about that, 8 o'clock. And this ran up, it's just now making a retracement. I've been able to, on the New Zealand yen, it is 35 pips. You have to take off half your position, or whatever you feel comfortable at, whether it's an eighth, a fourth, a third, or 3/4. I always take half off on this one at 35 pips. When it made the retracement, pushed up, made the higher high, now my stop's up underneath here from entering right here. So if it continues up, which is what I'm hoping to do, up into here, is that the second half is going to make more than the first half, and that's the way the trade should work. The New Zealand yen 4 hour didn't have a buy, it was still in a buy. That was your original buy right there. That was on the 4 hour. The 1 hour hopefully is going to continue up, but it won't matter when you get in it. When you've taken some off, the stress is off the trade. That's what's great about swing trading. When you're able to take off half your position, 1, 3, and 5 minute chart traders are not able to do this, because they take off 8 to 10 pips immediately, and then they have to move the stop to break even, and there's a great chance that they're going to get stopped out, and then it could continue to run because they can't give back that 8 to 10 pips that they got, so they have to move the stop up tight. That's why that kind of trading doesn't work for the majority. I've said this before, and I've had other people ask, where do you get that 93% traders lose or blow their accounts? That doesn't come from me. I'm just giving you information that come from the brokerage houses, the ones that trade with them. That's what they say. So, and I believe that's true, because most people trade 1, 3, 5, and 15-minute charts, and that's how they lose money. You have to have such as tight. You have to be right so many times that it makes it difficult. And nobody's that smart. Nobody's smarter than these guys that come out of Harvard and Yale, that Goldman Sachs and all these brokerage houses are training them. They continue to make money. They've been in business for hundreds of years, and they make money all the time. They don't lose money. So that's the ones you want to follow. So that was the New Zealand yen. The Euro Aussie 1 hour, it gave a buy. It ran away. I didn't have a low. It didn't get down to my low. My low was down in here. It didn't get me, and it's ran away, so I missed it. The 4 hour, same thing. Got the little poke down. I was down just about 6, 7 more pips from that, and it didn't hit me, and it's run away. So I'm not chasing it. Don't have to worry about it. I look at something else. I can actually look for a sell if I want to. Euro CAD 1 hour is in a buy, and it's come back down into the buy, which I am in, and I am now, my stop is this low. When it got down here and hit me, that's my stop right there. Like I said, I have to wait till after these signals. You see, they don't show up anywhere else. When they show up, it's about time to go. Now see, there was no retracement. It just ran away. You couldn't get in, but it always comes back. The majority of the time, it comes back and gives you a second opportunity. That's where patience pays out. Just like this one did. It started running away, didn't give a chance to get in, come back down, gave you a chance to get in, and there you go. I'm in this one too. I am at break even on it. I don't have the Euro CAD is 40 pips. I have not got that yet. It has not gone up high enough yet, so that's why it's at I'm at break even right now when it's made this push up. So if it comes back down to that, it's going to stop me. I'll probably take that out too. The 4 hour looks like this. Same thing, a little poke down. Now this doesn't end for an hour and 35 minutes. So this could change everything. If it goes and takes out the high, I'm in great shape. If not, I break even, won't lose any money. That's the Euro CAD. The pound Aussie ran away. There was 1 hour. So yeah, you really didn't have a chance to get in. It ran away. It came back, gave you a second opportunity. Come back into it again, and it really exploded. The 4 hour on the pound Aussies. See, it's made a sell now. There's your buy. There's your chance to get in. Second chance, and there it goes. And it's actually made a 1 hour sell on the pound Aussie now, as it's made a big move. That's called a flush up. When that happens, you're looking for the retrace back down into that and a possible buy setup, but right now it's showing a sell setup. The CAD yen, like I said, I got in yesterday. I didn't get stopped out, didn't come down. My stop is now under this candle. I mean, it's right at that candle low. It's not under it, it's right at it. You just have to wait for retracements. When it pushes up, takes out the high, you move it up. When it goes sideways or makes a little retracement like it did there, and pushes up and takes out the high again, and you move it up. But now that's a big candle for the CAD yen. That's huge. CAD yen is 35 pips as well. That's where I take off half and then let the other half run. Hopefully it's going to do this. More than likely it's probably coming right up into here before the sell comes. The 4 hour looks like this, kind of going sideways. It still is in a buy. Still in a buy right now. The Euro yen got a chance to get in right here. This is like 6-7 o'clock last night. Now my stop is up under here. I've already taken half for the Euro yen. It is 40 pips. I've already taken off 40 pips. And the second half from getting in down here is making more than the first half of my position. So I'm thinking about moving my stop down here at this low, because that's a big candle right there. Has actually about a 60 pip candle. That's huge. You know there's going to be some kind of retracement on that. So if it gets stopped out, that's good. I've made the money on it. This is the 4 hour Euro yen, and it's still in a buy. I'm hoping it's going to make a higher high up to here before it stops me out. But it takes the pressure off when you've already got the money. And you got a low risk trade, so there's really no pressure to start with. This low was 155.06 of the arrow candle. This low was 155.20, basically $17 risk to make over $100. That's 6 to 1. But you just have to be patient. And 1, 3, and 5 minute traders aren't patient. I used to trade that way. I blew 2 separate accounts trading that way. Then said, okay, I'm not going to do that no more. I'm going to follow the big boys. And this is how I'm doing it. You see what they do. They don't take 8 to 10 pips. They don't. So why would you want to take it? They're the ones that make the money. Why don't you follow the ones that make the money? And it will be in swing trading. It won't be in that little 8 to 10 pip, because you can get stopped out too easy in those. This, if you get stopped out, you lost $17. That's it. $17. Anybody can afford that. Oh, that was the Euro Yen, which I'm still in. The Aussie Yen. I got stopped out yesterday with a couple of bucks. $2 actually. Was able to get back in again during the Asian session last night about 10 o'clock. I've already taken off half. It's 35 pips on the odd yen as well. And now my stop is, second half of my position, the stop is right here. So now it's going to make money. So I've already got the $35 and got about $10, maybe a little bit more on my second half. So if this continues to rise up, I hope it's going back up into here so I can move my stop up, but I need an opportunity. On the Aussie Yen, that's the 1 hour. Here's the 4 hour. It's still in the buy mode. So I'm hoping this is going to continue to push up. If it doesn't, I still make the money in it and look for another opportunity. Got to wait for sell signals. See, I had one yesterday and it took it out, but barely. I didn't have one over here and it started to run away, but I can't get in because there wasn't my signals there. Just like over here, I didn't have a signal, sell signal over here, and it actually sold off some, and the signal didn't show up here. Now you can go. It kind of ran away. I'm looking for it to come back up into here to give a short. So I'm hoping I can ride this up and then short it coming back down. That's on the Aussie Yen. 4 hour, did I show you that? Yes, I did, sideways. Okay, that's everything for today. I'm gonna record the videos being recorded to be posted in about 30 minutes or less. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to go under my any of my videos, comment section under there. Just send me one, question or comment, either one. I'll get back to you just as quickly as I can, and it's usually pretty quick unless you're overseas. Then the time difference is going to get us. While you're up, I'm in the bed, so it won't be until I get back up the next morning. So please just remember that. If you're looking at me doing live streaming where you can actually get in the chat room, which I've done before for about 5 weeks, I had nobody come in after paying for marketing. I'm not going to pay for marketing this next time. I'm going to strictly rely on you guys and the response for whether you want me to bring that back or not. I'm willing to do it. My time is valuable just like yours, but I'm willing to do it, give up my time if it can help some people. So I'll be back with another video tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.